Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and into another vlog. It's a Saturday today and I'm currently on my annual creative solo retreat. I've had a little sleep in, but I'm still keen to get up a bit earlier than if I was at home to make the most of my time here. After freshening up a little, I'm going to start the day with some movement and get some exercise in before I go and sit at a table all day with my back hunched over. One of the first things I like to do is to let as much natural light in as possible. It's actually quite cold outside even though the sun is out, but I'm planning to stay inside all day anyway. I brought my yoga mat from home, so I will do a 35-minute full body workout to stretch out the whole body. Alright, it's time for breakfast now, and I'm going to have some sesame bagels with cream cheese, smoked salmon, and avocado. I like my coffee hot, so I warmed up the milk in the microwave first in a separate mug before adding it to the coffee that just came out of the coffee pod machine. Yum, this looks amazing. I'm going to slowly enjoy this on the armchair whilst reading a chapter of a book on my Kindle. This is so cozy. I can't wait till I can create a cozy reading nook in my house too. Okay, it's time to get started on the main reason why I'm here. First, I'm putting on some ambient music to set the tone of the day, which is relaxing, calm, peaceful, and slow. I have only one goal today, which is to draw as many floral artworks as possible. So I'm getting the table ready with some gouache paints, coloured pencils, and graphic markers. I'm getting straight into it. I'm going to keep going with the 30-day floral drawing challenge that I started a few weeks back. I'm technically not doing it in 30 days, but I'm just going to make my way down the list every time I sit down to draw. So right now I am up to day 3, which is lavender. My creative process is to draw with a grey lead pencil first. Then I will go over with a fine liner to establish the line work. and then I'll erase the pencil marks away. Then comes the part that makes me nervous, which is adding colour. For some reason, I always think that I will ruin the drawing at this point because I can't undo something if I don't like it. But anyway, I try to tell myself it's no big deal and just to work with it. So here we go. I think my way to manage this is by starting with light colours and light layers, so it's not so intimidating. I kind of use the gouache almost like watercolour with how much I water it down, but my artistic style seems to be delicate and feminine, so it kind of works in my favour. One of the things I really enjoy about painting is how much it literally slows me down, like in a meditative and therapeutic way that eases stress, and it brings me to the present moment, as I'm someone who always thinks ahead and plans for the future. Like I physically have to slowly move my brush down the leaf, adjusting the pressure, and so it forces me to slow down and to stop thinking too much and really immerse myself into painting this one stroke. It's so restful but energizing at the same time. I don't really know how to explain it. Moving on, the next one is a peony. After the painting step, the next layer is a colour pencil. I use it to add texture and to blend the colours or tones together more seamlessly. I love the addition of this medium. I think it brings the drawing together and kind of finishes it off. Okay, time for a little break. I'll have a cup of tea with some biscuits and fruit. This Airbnb provides fluffy socks, which I appreciate so much. It's so windy outside and this just adds another layer of coziness. It's still the middle of winter here in Australia, so don't be fooled by the gorgeous sunlight that is streaming in. To switch it up, I'm going to crochet one hexagon granny square as part of this little break. another creative project I'm also doing this winter, and I'm so excited for it. I hope you stay tuned to see how it all comes together in future vlogs. Back to the drawings now. I am up to day 5, which is the cherry blossom. My hope with all this practice is that over time I will be able to rely less on reference images and be able to draw the flower originally and organically, straight from my mind. I feel like some people are naturally talented at this, but I'm not. I'm someone who has to train myself to achieve it. So I do believe in more practice, and I can build that muscle and build that skill, but it will take some time. Next is day 6, poppies. It's already starting to get dark now, which means the day is nearly over. Okay, so it's been a few hours now and I'm on my 4th drawing for the day, and I have to say I feel like we're getting in the swing of things. I feel like we're really honing in on that distinctive style. If you didn't see my vlog from last year, I did exactly the same sort of like solo retreat last year, and it was also just like a Friday night, Saturday night sort of thing. And on that solo retreat, I was really trying to find my distinctive style. So I talked about that in that vlog, and I feel like we established it, right? So it was the black fine liner outlines, it was the use of gouache as kind of the soft base of the floral, and then layering it with color pencil and graphic markers if I feel like it. But I feel like actually today I haven't really used the graphic markers much, but definitely the gouache and color pencil combo and the fine liner is coming through in my drawings lately, and that's what feels natural to me, because I also want to have a distinctive style or a go-to, because then it's easier to just start and, you know, create that style, because it's going to look consistent no matter what I'm drawing. Oh, and the other thing is the florals always being the theme. Okay, so having that all in mind, this year on this retreat I've really honed in on those things and just gone with the same formula and trying to go through that design challenge list of florals. I'm up to, I think it's 5 or 6 now, maybe 6 or 7, and I'm doing the poppies, and I really feel like it's working. And sometimes when I had this thought before when I booked the solo retreat again, and I'm like, it's just one day, as if much is going to happen in one day. But now that I'm really doing it, I'm like, yes, I feel like we're making progress. Like last year, I also only did a 1-day solo retreat, and yeah, I felt like I didn't really achieve much, but I kind of did in that I recognized what my distinctive style is. And then this year, I sort of, kept with that and tried to practice as much as possible in that distinctive style and just improve my artworks along the way. And I have to say, these ones that I've done today, I've been the most happy about and satisfied with. I'm so pleased with how it's turning out, which isn't always the case. I feel like, I don't know, 8 times out of 10 it's good, and there's a few duds in there, but you just go with it because it's practice and you're like, okay, it's fine, moving on to the next one. But yeah, I feel like this is it. And the solo retreat helps a lot because I like to take myself away from my normal environment, which is my house, and just go to somewhere else where I don't have the distractions that I usually have at home. It's not actually distractions as in there's something always distracting me. It's more that at home, everything you look at sort of speaks to you. For example, the mental to-do list. It's you see the pile of laundry, so you're like, okay, I gotta fold that. You see the dishes in the sink, you're like, oh yes, I gotta wash that. You just see things around the house that you need to do, and obviously the list is always longer than what you actually get to. And so I feel like at home I'm constantly being like, oh, I should do this, I should do that, I should do this, I should do that. And then, drawing kind of becomes the afterthought. But when you pull yourself away from the environment and you go somewhere else where I don't have any responsibilities here other than doing this, I just have to feed myself and that's about it. And so it's great because then the focus is just on this task at hand, and I feel like it's a bit of a boot camp, like a drawing boot camp. And you just smash out more than if I was at home. And that's why I like doing these things, even though it's only for a day. I mean, I wish I could do them for longer, but realistically I can't, because I came here on Friday night after work, and then I'm actually mentally pretty drained by the end of the week, so I didn't really do any drawing. I set everything up and just had a nice early night, so today I could get as many hours in as possible. And then today is pretty much a full day of drawing with some breaks in between. And then I go home tomorrow and I have to catch up on all the house chores and, the normal weekend stuff. And so I still have to do it. I'm just delaying it till tomorrow and planning for the fact that, I can do this weekend. And so I had to plan for it, make sure my husband was on board, make sure he's taking care of things at home. And so, yeah. It's so good though. I can't wait to make this an annual thing, if I can, and keep going with it. Okay, anyway, so I finished the poppies. And now let's move on to the next one, which is, what is the next one? The next one on the list is daisies. I do like drawing daisies. All right, let's have a quick break and then continue. Before I hop into the shower, I'm going to do a quick clay mask. I have this sample pack I've been holding on to for ages, so now is the perfect time to use it up. It's funny because I also did a clay mask on last year's retreat too. So does this also become part of the tradition? Dinner time, and I'm going to put together some wontons and rice vermicelli noodles in a clear broth. And again, I'm cooking all this using a kettle and a microwave, as there is no proper kitchen here. And for dessert, I brought this from home and made a Chinese style sweet potato and coconut milk sweet soup. I'm going to have that too. I love the colour this purple sweet potato makes and the extra kick of ginger in it too. Back to the drawing table, I decided to keep going a bit more whilst I still have the mental energy and motivation. I completed the daisies off camera, but now I'm up to day 8, which is dandelions. The last drawing for the night was day 9, lotus. I ended the evening tucked into this comfy couch crocheting whilst watching some cozy homemaking videos on YouTube. I'll be back in the morning to wrap up this video. Good morning, it's Sunday now and I'm having some breakfast before I head off. Okay. It is 9:40 and I'm going to check out of this Airbnb shortly. I just wanted to do a quick recap of how the solo retreat went. And I have to say, I am pleased with the drawings that I've done this time around. So last year it was more about, defining the distinctive style and figuring it out. And now I feel like I figured it out, and this time it was more about nailing it down, doubling down, and just practicing the same technique over and over again. And so yeah, this time I finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I finished 7 drawings from the 30-day design challenge. And so the first one was lavender, peonies, cherry blossom, poppies, daisies, and a dandelion. Oh, and the last one, the lotus. So I think my favorite one out of all of them, I love the lavender. I think this purple dainty look is really one of my favorites, and I did one similar last year, this one here, and it kind of has like a similar feel, and I feel like I really love that. Maybe I really like purple, and purple's one of my colors that I'm gravitated towards, and this sort of like detailed drawing, like really getting into drawing the buds, and oh, here's another one, that's the purple. Yeah, really drawing the buds and looking at it, more closely. Yeah, so this one's gonna be one of my favorites. And also I'm quite pleased with how my peonies came out. I generally struggle with this flower, but I feel like I learnt a lot doing that one, and I'm actually surprised how this poppies came out. I wasn't really too confident with these ones, but they turned out okay, like much better than I anticipated. And I have to say, the daisies, I really like it too. I am surprised it actually turned out really good. I'm super happy with that one, so that one's also one of my favorites. And I have to say the dandelion was the trickiest, because I felt like I couldn't capture it sort of from far, and I tried this like more up close approach, and I don't even know, dandelions are like white, they're like see-through color, so I was like, what do I even paint them as? But yeah, after looking at some references, I was like, oh okay, I could do it like this, and yeah, it turned out better than I thought, but it was a different, like a challenging kind of one. Yeah. Alright, so that's how the 2025 Creative Solo Retreat went. I finished 7 drawings, and on top of that also 7 granny squares, crochet granny squares to contribute to my new blanket project. And that's it. All in all, very successful. I'm super happy about it, and I can't wait to do this again next year. I hope it inspired you to do something like this yourself, and cheers. And that brings me to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I hope it inspired you to plan yourself a solo retreat too, for whatever reason you feel like you need it. If you enjoyed this, please give it a like and consider subscribing for more from me. Have a lovely day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!